I was born in Atlanta, Georgia, Fort Ward, but I've been living in DeKalb County majority of my life, so I claim Decatur, Georgia.
I see.
Yeah.
And how long before you made that move from the east side of Atlanta to DeKalb County, Decatur?
It's the same. Fort Ward, the east side, so it really the same. Like I've been living in DeKalb County majority of my life, so basically the same. Like I'm saying, back and forth.
So when you say Decatur, is Decatur part of Atlanta or outside of Atlanta or what?
Some people say it's outside of Atlanta. I say the east side. You know what I'm saying? Most people say east side. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It depends on what part of Decatur, though. You know what I'm saying?
But you still reside in DeKalb County at this point?
Yeah, DeKalb.
Now, what was it like for you growing up?
Growing up,
Paint that picture for us.
you know, it's the good and the bad. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, you know, just regular. You know what I'm saying? Like just coming up. You know what I'm saying? Roughing it, like it's a rough life. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the good and the bad. You know what I'm saying? The ugly.
When you say rough, how rough are we talking here? What was the roughest moment for you growing up?
We live in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? My mom, we moved every year. So I went to a different school every year. So I was in different places every year. You know what I'm saying?
How many schools do you think you went to?
I went to a different school every school year. So I was always a new kid. You know what I'm saying?
That can be tough for some kids.
Yeah, tough.
We've seen movies where, you know, the new kid gets teased and bullied and is low on the totem pole, and then we've seen, you know, movies or TV shows where the new kid is the cool kid and gets rises up and becomes popular and becomes the it kid.
I mean, it's a little both. It depends on which schools. You know.
Now, do you have any advice for somebody watching this that has to be the new kid in school?
Had to be the new kid.
Yeah. What would you? Circumstances could be different for everybody, but
yeah, you just gotta be yourself. You know what I'm saying? People gonna come to you because you new. You know what I'm saying? They gonna see what you talking about, what you about. So yeah. It's not hard to be the new kid though. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it might be hard. Like people might try to bully you. You know what I'm saying? People might just be on it, but you gotta learn how to handle yourself. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere you go, don't matter.
You went to a different school every school year. Was that also the same for high school? Did you have different high schools you went to as well?
Yeah, I dropped out of school on 11th grade though, so I went to like two high schools, 3 high schools. Yeah.
What was your reason for dropping out?
I got kicked out of school. You know what I'm saying? It's really a long story, but like, you know what I'm saying, they really, you know what I'm saying, were trying to get me up out there, so I just never went back. Like, when they came out of 11th grade, you know what I'm saying, I never went back. Like, they got too old. Like, I was like, you know what I'm saying? I like 16 at the time, you know what I'm saying? They try to, and I was like losing my credit, so it's like, I had like 10th grade credit, you know what I'm saying? I'll go back to school the next year, you know what I'm saying? Be like a year behind, so I had to stay in school, so I was like, forget it, you know what I'm saying?
Do you end up going to get your GED at some point?
Yeah, my mom definitely made me get the GED.
When you were kicked out and you decided not to go back, what was your mom's initial reaction before the GED stuff?
She didn't like it, you know what I'm saying? She didn't like it at all, but it really nothing I could do, you know what I'm saying? Like, they kicked me out of the whole county. I went to Burtmark for a semester, you know what I'm saying? That was the first time I lived in Gwinnett County. So I wasn't really used to, you know what I'm saying, how Gwinnett County do things. They more stricter than DeKalb. So yeah, they definitely got me up out of there. Now,
when you do end up going to get this GED, you get it right away? Or
Yeah, like a few months later after.
And was getting the GED easy or hard?
It was kind of hard at first because, like, you got to take a lot of tests, you know what I'm saying? And you got to, like, they put you in a little school, like a little program thing, you know what I'm saying? Where you got to, you know what I'm saying, go there and, like, work on it, you know what I'm saying, before the test. So when the test come, you know what I'm saying, but you got to, I had to do it, like, twice. I had failed the first time, and then I went back and passed it.
And when you go back and pass it, everything's done right away, or are you taking some time off before you attempt it again?
Cause like when you do it and you fail, you gotta take some more classes. So you gotta take the classes, then do it again. You get it right.
Were there thoughts on never going back after you failed the first time?
Yeah. Cause like school never really. I just felt like school wasn't really for me. You know what I'm saying? I never really liked school like that, but I felt like education was very important though. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I tell the kid, you know what I'm saying? Education is important, you know what I'm saying? Regardless if you don't like school or not.
It was your mom pushing you the whole time, pushing you after you drop out of school, then pushing you to get your GED, then you fail, she pushes you again to finish? Was this all mom, or was this some of this on your own doing?
It's my mom that pushed me, but like it's my decision. So, you know what I'm saying, I wanted to do it, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be no dummy, you know what I'm saying? Like with no education. That's why you can't even get no job like that. You know what I'm saying?
How'd you feel after you finally passed it for real?
I felt good. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't gonna go to no college though, but I felt good like just to get that out the way. That was just one thing I had to get out the way. You know
Why not further the education after that? Because you don't technically have to go to college or a university. You could go to a technical school or learn a trade, something more specific in terms of that nature.
Yeah. I just never thought about it. You know what I'm saying?
Now, when you did finally pass the GED on the second time, how old were you?
I was like 17.
So you graduated then on time like the rest of the kids you would have went to school with if you would have?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Now, you said it was a long story on why you got kicked out, but and you didn't really say exactly why, but what was the actual reason that you were kicked out? And it's a long story, but briefly, what was the exact, I mean, was it a fight? Was it?
Nah, it wasn't no fight. It was like a substitute teacher. Like he would always like mess with me. And he wasn't even no real teacher. He would just always like try to like act like he was a real teacher. I'm like, man, get out my face. And like just one day, like buddy just he just tried me. Like he said something, and then like I was finna fight that man. You know what I'm saying? I never fought that man, but like he said he went to the principal and was like he felt threatened for his life type stuff. You know what I'm saying? So they consider that like a bond threat type stuff. You know what I'm saying? So they got me up out there.
Now, was that the first time you were ever, I mean, you did move around, so you're doing different schools every school year, like you said.
Yeah.
But was that the first time you were ever kicked out of a school?
Yeah.
Just curious. Now, you did move around a lot.
Yeah.
Why did you move so much?
And my mom, she just moved like I done live, everywhere. Everywhere in DeKalb County, I done live everywhere. You know what I'm saying? From Dunwoody to Latonia. You know what I'm saying?
Financially, how did you grow up?
Financially, I ain't had no money. I would never like had the silver spoon. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't really had no money like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes they go days without eating. You know what I'm saying? You know. Yeah.
Poverty?
Yeah, poverty, but you know, it wasn't no like, you know what I'm saying, like, like, you know, deep down in the poverty, but it was like, you know what I'm saying, we already had a roof over our head, so, you know, felt like we were doing good on that, you know what I'm saying, but as far as like, you know what I'm saying, having money and all that junk, I grew up with people that had money, like people I went to school that had money and all that junk, like, you know what I'm saying, when I grew up, we only had like 2 pairs of shoes a year, like birthdays and Christmas. The only time you get new shoes, you know what I'm saying? But, you know.
Were they good shoes, or were these like the cheap shoes or fake shoes?
It wasn't no cheap shoe. It was a good shoe. It was, you know what I'm saying, Air Force. You know.
Now, there are different levels of poverty. Some have it worse than others.
Yeah.
But, you know, you saying you going days without food?
Yeah, days without food.
You only getting 2 pairs of shoes a year? I mean, that sounds poor.
But I never, like, people never realized, like, people never seen that, you know what I'm saying? Because I always kept myself, you know what I'm saying, well dressed. Like, I wasn't no bum, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I just didn't have it like everybody else did, you know what I'm saying? But I never made people, like, made it seem like that, you know what I'm saying?
Now, there's also different levels of financial classes. I mean, there's poverty, then there's lower middle class, and
Yeah,
there's
that's
middle
what we
class.
was at, yeah, lower middle class. We were stepbrother project.
Okay. Was your family ever able to move past lower middle class? Were they ever able to move up to middle class, let's say, or even higher than that during you growing up at some point, or no, it stayed lower middle?
Yeah, it stayed like lower middle, kind of like upper class a little bit when I was going like when we were living in Lithonia, when I was going like MLK, that's like the middle class black people, you know what I'm saying?
How was she able to move up?
Um,
Well, how was your family able to move up?
my mom always had a job, so you know she was always working, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, yeah, I ain't never had no father, so it's just my mom and my sister and me.
Sitter or sister?
Sister.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just
Lingo.
Have to, yeah, just have to clarify here.
Yeah.
Where was Dad?
I don't know. Shit. My sister had a different dad, so he was around for her. You know what I'm saying? He, you know what I'm saying, gave her stuff, but he didn't have me. But I don't know what my dad was.
You're the older one.
Yeah, I'm the older.
So does that mean you had a step parent in your life, or no?
I mean, he had mom boyfriends, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I ain't really with them niggas talking about, like, them niggas come and go, you know what I'm saying? I ain't.
When your dad was out of your life, this was from the time you were born?
Yeah.
Never ever met him?
Never met him.
Seen pictures of him and that sort of thing?
Nah, I ain't never seen no picture, but
Never seen pictures of him either?
nah.
Do you even know if he's alive, or
Nah.
you don't know any of that?
Nah, we don't even speak upon him. You know what I'm saying?
You never speak upon it, but do you ever wonder? Do you care?
Yeah,
Are you
but,
curious?
Yeah, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, say if I like take off and he try to come around, like, we don't need you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like, if he would have came around like during, you know what I'm saying, time growing up, and said they're starving, but they're a grown man now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
How tough was that growing up without a father in your life?
I wouldn't say it was tough. You just something you just gotta deal with. You know. A lot of people got done didn't have no father, like, you know what I'm saying? But that just really, you know, American black dad story, you know.
Was there another male figure in your life?
Now it wasn't no male figure, but like say like my sister dad, you know what I'm saying? But like he ain't stay with her, you know what I'm saying? He had that other family, he had that other wife and all that. But like I ain't really had no male figure.
No uncle, no grandfather, none of
I
that
got
stuff?
my grandfather, but he lived in Indiana.
Okay. I know you said it wasn't tough.
No.
But what was the toughest thing growing up without a father?
The toughest thing, just two incomes, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you only get two pair of shoes with mom, you know what I mean? So, you know, it's a little harder, you know what I'm saying? You know, you don't get that much food in the crib and all that, you know what I'm saying? Because it's only one income, you know what I'm saying? So, you know.
Now, I know circumstances could be different for everybody, but let's say somebody's watching this and they, growing up without a father themselves, do you have any advice, anything you would tell somebody growing up without a father?
Just keep your head up and, you know what I'm saying, stay strong. You don't need no father, you know, you can do it, you know what I'm saying, by yourself, you know what I'm saying, be successful, you know what I'm saying, you don't need no male figure, you know what I'm saying, in your life, just be strong.
Now, what was gang activity like back then?
I mean, we you know, and David dab in the games, but like, I don't want to be them folk that be like, they was a blood here, and then years later they a crook now, or type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's all gonna catch up to some folks. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't really in the games like that. I was with the gang members. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't affiliated.
Why not?
Just, you know, everything for different people. You know what I'm saying? It might be for the dude, it ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it ain't for everybody. Everybody can't be no gang. Everybody can't be. You know what I'm saying? toting them things.
Because the way you described the environment, and especially how you grew up without a father figure, I could see you becoming wrapped into that sort of lifestyle.
Yeah, but goddamn, you know what I'm saying? I always had like integrity. Like I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I would never know bad kid just because I ain't had no father. You know what I'm saying? I was just myself. Like, you know, I don't need no gang. You know what I'm saying? I hang with a whole bunch of niggas, but that don't mean we got a gang bang. You know what I'm saying?
Now, growing up, especially how you described also with the some days not being able to have something to eat, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
When it came to getting money,
Yeah.
did you go about that when you could get money, the job route? Did you go about that the street activity route?
When I had dropped out of school, I did go about the street route. You know what I'm saying? But that's a life you don't want to get into. You know what I'm saying? For like I ain't never got locked up, but could got locked up plenty of time back in that dirty face. But eventually I started getting a job, like, you know, when I got a little older, you know what I'm saying, got a little wiser, you know what I'm saying, I started getting a job. I had like 5 jobs.
Give us the resume. Where'd you end up working?
Well, first job, I was holding signs. That joint lasted for like a couple of days, you know what I'm saying. I had quit that joint. And then I had worked for Kroger. I worked for Kroger like a couple of years. I hated Kroger, bro. I ain't gonna cap. On the next job, I had worked at Olive Garden. I only worked there for 3 days, quit them folks. You know what I'm saying? I worked for Marco Pizza. Had got stabbed there, you know what I'm saying? Had to quit that joint, and then I worked for Dollar General, and I quit that joint after like a month.
Now, what was your position in each job? Obviously, with the sign job, you're holding a sign.
Yeah.
The other jobs, go down the line again, and what was your actual role in that job?
When I was at Kroger, I was pushing a little buggy guys, you know what I'm saying? You know, that don't get you no hole, speaking about that, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I was doing that, and then when I was at Olive Garden, they had me try to wash the little dishes. That junk too much. That junk, I never work in no restaurant. That's too much. And then when I was at Marco's, I was a delivery driver. That only lasted for 3 months though. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know, they got, you know. And then when I was at Dollar General, I was a cashier. Quit that.
Now, there was a moment where you had gotten stabbed?
Yeah.
At Marco's Pizza job role.
Yeah.
Can you explain what had happened?
Man, this shit, it was back in like 2017, July of 2017. Goddamn, I was a delivery driver, so goddamn, I used to always go to the hood. It's in Scottsdale. You know what I'm saying? I used to always go to the hood and shit, but I ain't never had no problem with nobody. You know what I'm saying? I was working there for like 3 months. I ain't never had no problem with nobody, and then goddamn, shit happened in July. You know what I'm saying? And like, I was working there, like when I started working there, it was like April. You know what I'm saying? And then it came down to like July. I still remember to the day. And goddamn, but yeah,
What happened? You said you remember it like yesterday.
Yeah, like yesterday. That's how stuff you don't never forget. But goddamn, yeah, I was on delivery. You know what I'm saying? It was a regular day. You know what I'm saying? Sunday day. It was like, it wasn't even dark. It was like 5, 6, 7 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Still daylight. You know what I'm saying? I had went to these apartments. They're called Oak Tree in Decatur, Georgia. And goddamn, I had went there just like every other goddamn little delivery. Nothing seemed off, you know what I'm saying? When I pulled up to the apartment with her, knocked on the door, and you know what I'm saying? But he answered the door. It was a bit tall dude, you know what I'm saying? He answered the door, he was like, oh, how much it is? You know what I'm saying? I told the man to pray, you know. He went back, and then he came back and was like, how much it is again? And I told the man to pray, you know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, the nigga just yanked me up and drugged me in the house. And goddamn, you know what I'm saying? They had stripped all the shit off me. It was 2 other dudes. And like all them niggas had like weapons on them and shit. Like when I got inside the building, you know what I'm saying? And goddamn, like he jumped me up. So it's like, you know what I'm saying, dragged me in the motherfucking building. So like, I'm a little nigga, so goddamn, you know, hey, goddamn. And goddamn, they all had weapons on them. Like one dude had a bat, and the other dude, he had a pistol. You know what I'm saying? And then the dude that had yanked me up, he had a knife. You know what I'm saying? And goddamn, they had goddamn, you know what I'm saying, like stripped all my goddamn belongings or whatever. And nigga had hit me in the head with a bat. I fell to the ground. Ooh. And goddamn, buddy got on top of me, started stabbing me. And then buddy, the other nigga got down pistol with me with a pistol. I guess he ain't had no bullets in him, but he started pistol with me. And dude hit me with the bat, and buddy was stabbing me. I ain't even know buddy was stabbing me. I ain't even know what the hell going on. I'm just bleeding on him. I'm trying to goddamn get up. You know what I'm saying? And goddamn, this how I know it got real though. Cause goddamn, it was like a pause. Like it wasn't no pause in like real life, but like in my head it was like a pause. And it was just like, bro, I'm not finna die like this, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And goddamn, had pushed buddy ass off me. And goddamn, hit the goddamn balcony. Ooh, jumped on the motherfucking balcony. It was like 3 stories. Like I was on like the 3rd floor. So that's like 3 stories, like 2, 3 stories. Goddamn, jumped out that motherfucker. I ain't even goddamn fall to the ground. I ain't even fall on the ground. I just hit that motherfucker with my foot. Like stand up, you know what I'm saying? Hit that motherfucker running. And goddamn, when I was running, I was in the back of the goddamn apartment complex. It was like woods back there. And like when I was running, I couldn't run in the wood because goddamn it was been over it. So I had ran. I ran around the goddamn apartments. And goddamn, my whole time thinking, goddamn, these niggas gonna come out the front door. They gonna be over it. So I goddamn hitting that shit. Boom, boom. Nobody goddamn is in the motherfucking goddamn around. And I was like, I don't even know why nobody around. It's sunny day in the summertime. I'm like, fuck, ain't nobody around. What the fuck? Then I seen that lady. She had a phone. And I was like, I told her, I was like, can you call 911? She seen the blood on my face. She gave me the phone. And like, I'm so goddamn out of it, goddamn. I don't even know the number 911. And I'm so goddamn gone. So I give her back her phone, like, call 911. You know what I'm saying? In my head, them niggas still chasing me though. So I got hit the feet some more. I seen the lady come out her car and goddamn, I was like, oh, can you take me now? Can you take me to the hospital? And she was like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? She saw the blood on my face. I'm trying to wipe the blood off my face with blood. You know what I'm saying? My shirt got blood on it. And I'm like, can you take me to the hospital? And she like, all right, get in. So we got in the car and goddamn, she didn't know what a goddamn hospital was. So she was like, oh, I'm not from here. I don't know what hospital is. I was like, bro, can you just look it up? You know what I'm saying? I'm in her car dying. I'm bleeding all over her shit. She had a brand new car too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, in her car just bleeding all over in the passenger seat. So goddamn, she pulled up to the goddamn front of the goddamn apartment building or whatever. And then the 2 security guards. And she told them to call 911 over. And goddamn, they called 911. And then 12 come up. And then they trying to ask me questions. But the whole time I'm trying to answer their question, but I couldn't answer their question because goddamn, I couldn't breathe, bro. Like, I don't know what the hell. I just couldn't breathe. I'm like, what the hell going on? So goddamn, couldn't answer their question. But I did tell them, I got to tell them my car's still there. I got to tell them my car's still there. If they stole my car, because they had my car key, all that shit. So I don't know if they stole my car. It turned out they ain't even steal my car. They ain't even know which car it was. You know what I'm saying? So goddamn, I get in the motherfucking ambulance. They just goddamn rip all my goddamn clothes off me. I'm in a motherfucking stretcher, butt ass naked. They goddamn wrap me up and goddamn send me over to Grady or whatever. And goddamn, I was in trauma at Grady for a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? I got stabbed 7 times though. You know what I'm saying?
Where?
I got stabbed twice on their leg, once on their leg, my hip, my shoulder, my arm. I still got that motherfucker. You can't even see that motherfucker. That motherfucker used to be cut open, like the whole goddamn arm was open on that motherfucker. And I got stabbed 1 time in my heart. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, yeah.
They were trying to kill you.
Oh yeah, more definitely. Shit, they would have killed me, goddamn, but I was just like, I just can't die like that. I can't die like my hand no broke nigga. Like niggas ain't finna kill me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Or it just wasn't my time to go. You know what I'm saying?
Now, you were in the hospital for a couple days. Do you have to undergo surgery?
They gave me the little CAT scan, and like I had a fractured skull, Cause you know they'll beat me with the bat. You know what I'm saying? So, and I was getting pistol whipped, so they broke my nose. You know what I'm saying? You can't even tell, my nose permanently broke. You know what I'm saying? I had a fractured skull. And I had got stitches.
But no surgery.
Nah, no surgery. They wanted me to get surgery on my nose, but I was like, fuck it, nah, I'm straight.
Why not?
Cause I didn't feel like it was that like damage. You know what I'm saying?
These are professional medical people suggesting surgery, but you say no to it.
Yeah,
Hindsight 2020, did you make the best decision? Do you wish you would have gotten some sort of surgery there?
Nah. I feel like I'm straight now. You know what I'm saying? Everything worked out.
Do you know how many stitches you had altogether?
Oh shit. On each goddamn, them motherfucking stitches hurt. Cause goddamn, when they had took that morphine off, I ain't even know I had got stabbed, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know I got stabbed until the morphine wore off when I was in the goddamn hospital bed. When that shit wore off, I was shaking in that motherfucker. And goddamn, I felt everything. And that's when they told me I was stabbed. I was like, what the hell? Cause I ain't feel none of this. Like when your adrenaline running, you don't feel nothing, bro. I ain't feel nothing when they were doing it. You know what I'm saying? I felt everything after. So,
And what did it feel like after? I mean, you were shaking, but it was an excruciating pain?
Yeah, hell yeah. I couldn't move. I was paralyzed. Cause they stabbed on my leg. I couldn't move. I'm saying nothing my leg. So.
After a couple days.
And then like when they stabbed my heart, I couldn't breathe. You know what I'm saying? So they had to goddamn put a little shit on me and shit.
How close did the doctors say you were to actually getting killed?
Shit, I was very close.
Like, did they say if it was another inch on your heart, it would have been over? That type.
Yeah, they didn't tell me that, but
okay.
Shit, it probably would.
So after a couple days go by, do they put you in a wheelchair to take you home? Are you able to walk at all?
No, I was in a wheelchair. My mom, we had she just wheelchair. We wheelchaired out. It was my mom, my sister, and my auntie. They were the only people that came to see me in the hospital. The folk from Marco didn't even come see me, by the way. You know what I'm saying?
You go home, how long before you're able to walk again?
Shit, about a month. I couldn't walk for like a month.
Do you have to learn how to walk again?
Nah. It was just, when I was trying to walk, it was like shaky. You know what I'm saying? And I had to like lean on something, you know what I'm saying? Or like lean on somebody's shoulder or something, you know what I'm saying? But
do you did you have to do physical therapy at all?
hey, yeah. I had to do physical therapy for like a few months. I hated that shit, bro. Hey, yeah.
Did you go all the way with it? Did you follow doctor's orders or did you stop at some point?
Nah, I did all the way until they told me I was good.
Okay. Because I have done interviews before with people that are supposed to do physical therapy and that sort of thing, and they'll stop premature or not follow doctor's orders, and then they have serious health problems because they didn't do it.
See, that's what I didn't want. I didn't want no shit health. So I want everything A1. You know what I'm saying? Because I like to play basketball and stuff, so very active.
Now, these guys steal everything off you. How much money do they actually get away with?
Man, them folk got $5 a pizza and a motherfucking iPhone. And they had the car key, but they ain't even steal the car. You know what I'm saying? Some dumbish, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that just to go to show you, like, nigga just rob you for your life. You know what I'm saying? You don't even need to have nothing. Because I used to think, like, I ain't never had nothing, so what a nigga gonna take? But nigga gonna take your life. You know what I'm saying? They can't get nothing.
Do you think these guys have done this type of thing before? Or maybe you were the first victim in this sort of way of robbing somebody?
The way it's set up, cause they broken into the place. It was an abandoned place. So they broken into it. So it's like they probably was like doing a whole bunch of setups. You know what I'm saying? But they were real like some rookies, cause them folk didn't kill me. They were real some rookies.
What ended up happening to those guys that did this to you?
I don't even know. But God, I know for a fact them folks ain't where they at no more, cause we're definitely looking for them folks. I think them folks got down skipped town or something, cause got down nobody heard them folks. Cause everybody in Decatur know me. well, not, I don't say everybody, but everybody fuck with me. Back when I got them, you know what I'm saying, the living piece, you know what I'm saying, everybody fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't nobody that like I was, you know what I'm saying, delivering from, going to see. It wasn't nobody that I knew. It was just like some randoms.
They didn't get any of these guys on camera. They didn't get them
Yeah,
entering into the complex on camera, or
Yeah, no, I never found them folks. But goddamn, I couldn't even really get them folks a description because I couldn't breathe. So
you having an iPhone, they weren't able to track them with it.
hell nah. They probably threw that motherfucker, threw that bitch away or something.
You mentioned Marco's Pizza people didn't come see you in the hospital at all.
Fuck no.
What did they do in all this
Man,
whole entire
motherfucker
situation? What did they end up doing for
They
you?
ain't do shit. They ain't do nothing. I ain't talking no fuck.
I imagine this was covered under workers' compensation,
Hell yeah.
so you didn't have to come out of your own pocket
Nah.
for any of the medical
Yeah.
expenses and
Yeah.
physical therapy and stuff.
Nah.
So what does Marco's, because you can't work, you can't walk for what, a month and a half or whatever it is you said.
Yeah, might.
Do they offer some sort of payment to you while you're doing? Are you still getting paid because you can't come to work, but it's because of?
I was just getting worker comp. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
So workers' compensation took care of obviously the hospital stuff.
Yeah,
and
them folk didn't even get my last check, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like when that shit happened, they didn't even get my last check. It happened on like a Friday. So they didn't even get my check with that shit.
But you're not getting compensated at all for the weeks that you're not able to work?
No, I was getting workers comp. Well, that shit took like a couple months to come in. Cause goddamn, I was fucked up. I was goddamn just laid up in the bed. I couldn't move. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't even getting my goddamn last check. So they really fucked me over. You know what I'm saying? But it all worked out in the end though.
What were those workers' compensation checks like when you finally did get them?
It was just a couple hundred. Like it's like they pay you the two-thirds of what you had got paid. So yeah. It wasn't no, you know what I'm saying, monkey check, but it was like a little. You know what I'm saying?
Now, did you research? Did Marco's ever tell you stuff like this could happen to people that deliver pizzas?
Fuck no, damn. Cause really though, but it wasn't even, cause we was doing that shit in the hood, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Certain places don't even deliver to the hood. But buddy, we were delivering all over, goddamn, Glenwood, all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Did they change their delivery policies after you went through this?
I don't even know, bro.
And when you go up and you serve these guys or try to attempt to deliver the pizza in the first place, you weren't being smart with them. You weren't being funny with them. You were just delivering the pizza straight up.
Yeah, just delivering pizza. I was just cool. Like, everybody knew me. Like, I was just cool as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So it like, motherfucker, like, it had to be somebody that, you know what I'm saying, just some randoms to do that shit. Like, they didn't even know me.
What do you take away from this experience? What did this teach you?
You know what I'm saying, it taught me a lot because, you know what I'm saying, like, when I laid up in the hospital bed, ain't nobody came to see me but my mom, my sister, and my auntie. You know what I'm saying? So it show you a lot, like, who your real friends is and goddamn, you know what I'm saying, like, motherfucker that really fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?